What is going on, guys? Today we are out at one of my ponds I have permission to fish at. It is an absolutely beautiful pond. I know a lot of people are probably gonna, like, you know, as soon as they hear that I'm fishing a pond, they're gonna be like, oh, fishing ponds, anyone can catch them at ponds. Yeah, it's kind of the point. I'm gonna go through like a lot of my favorite reasons as to why I think that fishing ponds and also other unpressured lakes is actually really beneficial to a bass fisherman. Oh. Oh, there we go. Oh, he threw it. Ah. All right, guys, we're gonna go down here to the dam. I think most of the fish are gonna be pretty deep down here, but yeah, I kind of just want to get into this and just kind of give my opinions on why I think that pond fishing is very beneficial to a bass fisherman. Like kind of like my situation that I was in basically this whole year, I haven't caught a fish of good size at all. And it can completely ruin your confidence, man. Like when you're out on a lake, you know, even if you usually jack them at a certain lake, you know, and you start having like a bad run, you know, 5-6 times not catching anything, sometimes you just kind of need to reset and go visit a pond and just jack a whole bunch of fish. You know, I mean, it's one of the best things that you can do to regain your confidence as a fisherman, in my opinion. Reason number 2 is just building confidence in your tackle. You know, like if you just never caught a fish on a certain type of lure, you know, you're probably not going to feel like the utmost confidence throwing it at like a lake that you've never been to before. You know, that's just kind of the way that it is. And sometimes you just need a place to kind of test it, you know, figure out like what retrieve works best for you in certain situations. I mean, sometimes that's just what, you know, a person really needs to, you know, get confidence in a lure. Is just kind of like a practice, you know, type situation. Learn how to cast it well, you know, learn all of the necessary ins and outs of that lure, you know, to get good at it. And, you know, sometimes that's all it really takes, you know, to get feeling good about a lure. Also, reason number 3 is as good as any as to why ponds are a great idea for a bass fisherman. It's just the simplicity of it, you know. You can get up, you can grab like 2 or 3 rods, you know, and like a few 3600 boxes, go out, have a good day of fishing, you know, and within a couple hours, you know, you've caught like quite a few fish. And, you know, you're good to go. You don't have to go out to the lake and, you know, spend 2 hours graphing and have 58 rods with you and, you know, a whole boatload of tackle and stuff like that. You know, if you're on limited time like how I am today, you know, pond fishing is a great alternative because, you know, pond fishing is at least practiced. You know, no one can say that it's not that. So, like, you know, when you're out pond fishing and you're at least practicing, you're still going to get better to at least some degree. I don't care what anybody says. All right, guys, now that we've been over that, got that little tidbit out of the way about why I think that pond fishing is actually beneficial to a bass fisherman, let's go to some fish catches. fish down here could give a damn about a square bill. One of them had it kind of in his mouth for a second, but he had like the side of the bait and he had it like all turned over, like on the top of it. I'm gonna pick up the drop shot, maybe something I can kind of dangle in their faces and keep it out of the grass. The grass is like crazy down there, and just, I mean, it's not crazy, but I mean, it's like all mush. Like, I think it's all like partially dead from last year. Well, ladies and gentlemen, as all things go, GoPro battery died right as I was catching this fish, unfortunately. But look at that. This is a beautiful fish. Probably almost a good 4-pounder. Let's get him unhooked. That's a good fish. I've been seeing them roam around all up in the shallows, and I couldn't figure out right away what they wanted. He was willing to eat the drop shot for sure. All right, let's get this guy back. Yeah, I know you guys couldn't see what was going on with that last fish catch, but it was kind of crazy. Like, I kind of had it out there. I had it in the shallows. I've been seeing him like roam around quite a bit, and he was like acting like real finicky with it. He like came like out of nowhere, like hit it once, but then like spit it right back out. I could see the whole thing going on, and then came back, like circled around, came back again, hit it a little bit again, spit it back out, and then like left. And then I was like about to start reeling in. I just decided to shake it a couple more times, and then he just like came back out of nowhere, just like with a vengeance, and just smoked it. All right, this is probably my last attempt that I got. Like I mentioned earlier, I've only had very limited time. I've been seeing a lot of surface activity and stuff. I mean, I know some of it's bluegill, but I'm gonna go ahead and for the last little bit, we're gonna try this Weston walking bait. It's one of my favorite walking baits that there is. Don't get me wrong, I do like the spooks too, but I don't know, this one, I don't know, it's just very unique. It's a very good bait. Bad thing about Weston makes a lot of good products, but problem is that they're a Scandinavian company, and they don't really send a whole lot of stuff over here. Like every once in a while you might be able to get something on Shop Carl's, but you know, it's not their full line. Oh, there's one. There we go. There we go. Not the same size as the one before, but we don't have much time left, so I'll take it. I don't know that I really got time for one more bait. Well, the chatterbait was a yep from him. All of these are sight fish, dude. I'm just sight fishing all of them. There's like all of the big ones are right around here right now. I'm gonna see if I can pluck some more off. I'm gonna release this guy elsewhere because I don't want to go down too damn close to him. Good, like pound and a half, maybe pound and 3/4. They all moved. I think I just blew up their area down there too much. Oh my God, dude. Alright guys, this is for sure the last bait that I can throw. I'm already running behind. I should have been out of here like half an hour ago. My dad's probably gonna be pissed. But there's a couple big fish just roaming right over here on this bank, and I gotta try to throw a swim bait at them. These fish usually love swim baits, so caught one on the chatterbait. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I gotta get packed up and get going. I got supposed to help my dad with some stuff today, so man, they're really on a slow bite today. Basically, if you weren't throwing stuff that was moving extra slow, like finesse stuff, you basically just weren't gonna catch them today.